Hello everyone. Today we are going to do second chapter of your textbook, Long Walk to Freedom. Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom, written by Nelson Mandela. It is basically an autobiography, right? It is an autobiography. Long Walk to Freedom is the autobiography of Nelson Mandela. Who was the first black president, right? जैसे अपनी कंट्री में पहले कास्ट सिस्टम था, राइट? और फिर अपनी कंट्री में जैसे ब्रिटिशर्स हमें रूल करने आए थे और स्लेव्स, राइट, वी वर लाइक स्लेव्स. सो उसी तरह साउथ अफ्रीका में भी क्या था, ये इफ यू कैन से लाइक वी कैन अपार्थीड चलता था. मतलब the people were discriminated because of the races, right? Racial discrimination जो है वो साउथ अफ्रीका में होता था पहले. Racial discrimination मतलब discrimination between the whites and blacks, है ना? So नेल्सन मंडेला जो थे, he fought for the freedom. मतलब वो बहुत बार जो है जेल गए. I think nearly 27 years he was falsely accused and he had to go, मतलब वो जेल गए थे. Why? Because he was fighting for the, and फिर उन्होंने ये डिस्क्राइब किया है कि at that time, मतलब जब वो प्रेसिडेंट बने, आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम वो जब प्रेसिडेंट बने तो उन्होंने अपनी स्पीच में क्या say in a speech. So we are going to study in this chapter. Before we read, we should know the meaning of apartheid. Apartheid, यहाँ पर देखो इधर लिखा है, it is a political system that separates people according to their races, right? And at that time South Africa में ये discrimination होता था. And उस समय नेल्सन मंडेला इस डिस्क्रिमिनेशन को हटाने के लिए और लोगों को फ्रीडम दिलवाने के लिए ही यूज्ड टू, मतलब कन्फ्लिक्ट्स होती थी एंड उसके लिए वो जेल भी बहुत बार गए. जब वो, तो अब नेचुरली है कि जेल गए मतलब ही डिड नॉट डू एनी क्राइम, फ्रीडम फाइटर, है ना? तो नेल्सन मंडेला हैज बिकम साउथ अफ्रीका's फर्स्ट ब्लैक प्रेसिडेंट आफ्टर मोर देन 3 centuries ऑफ वाइट रूल. अब ये आज का दिन, ये जो हम पढ़ेंगे आज ये चैप्टर, ये लॉन्ग वॉक टू फ्रीडम उनकी ऑटोबायोग्राफी में से एक एक्सट्रैक्ट है. एंड ही सेइंग दैट कि नेल्सन मंडेला जो है वो 3 centuries, लिटरली 3 centuries तक वाइट रूल चला. वाइट लोगों ने, द पीपल, वाइट पीपल ने रूल किया. एंड टुडे नेल्सन मंडेला हैज बिकम द फर्स्ट ब्लैक प्रेसिडेंट इन साउथ अफ्रीका. मिस्टर मंडेलाज अफ्रीकन नेशनल कांग्रेस, वो उनकी पार्टी का नाम है, ANC, ठीक है? मिस्टर मंडेलाज अफ्रीकन नेशनल कांग्रेस, ANC पार्टी, they won by 252 seats out of 400. 400 सीट्स जो थी उसमें से 252 सीट्स उनकी पार्टी को मिली थी. व्हाट वाज द नेम ऑफ देयर पार्टी? अफ्रीकन नेशनल कांग्रेस. And it became the first democratic elections of South Africa's history. The inauguration ceremony took place in the Union Buildings Amphitheatre in Pretoria today. And he's saying now the inauguration ceremony is going on. क्योंकि जब भी कोई president या prime minister बनता है तो inauguration ceremony होती है ना? तो he's saying inauguration ceremony took place. और कहाँ पर हुई थी inauguration ceremony? Union Building Amphitheatre. Amphitheatre क्या होता है कि it is like, it is an open theater, right? They have only the chairs are kept, right? Open theater in Pretoria. It was attended, our inauguration ceremony was attended by many politicians and dignitaries from more than 140 countries of the world. Never, never again will this beautiful land experience the oppression of one by another, said Nelson Mandela in his address. So here he's saying that it was a big huge function, right? और इस तरह का ब्यूटीफुल एक्सपीरियंस साउथ अफ्रीका में शायद पहले कभी किसी ने एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया था. Jubilant scenes on the streets of Pretoria followed the ceremony with blacks, whites and coloreds celebrating together. मतलब जो streets जो थी प्रिटोरिया की, राइट ऐसा मतलब जो सीन्स जो चल रहे थे वहां पर उधर का पूरा लोग जो है वो एंजॉय कर रहे थे और सेलिब्रेट कर रहे थे. मतलब यू कुड सी द ब्लैक्स वाइट्स एंड ऑल द कलर्ड सेलिब्रेटिंग टुगेदर, बिकॉज पहले ऐसा कभी भी साउथ अफ्रीका में दिखा नहीं. क्यों? क्योंकि पहले blacks were slaves, है ना. More than 100,000 South African men, women and children of all races sang, danced with joy. अब यहाँ पर ये क्यों बोल रहे हैं कि साउथ अफ्रीकन मैन एंड वुमेन एंड चिल्ड्रन ऑफ ऑल रेसेस? क्यों? मैंने आपको क्या बताया, वहां पर पहले क्या होता था? अपार्थीड. अपार्थीड मतलब रेशियल डिस्क्रिमिनेशन था, है ना. जैसे अपनी कंट्री में कास्ट डिस्क्रिमिनेशन था, तो वहां पर रेशियल डिस्क्रिमिनेशन था. तो दिस वाज द टाइम, वो फर्स्ट टाइम ऐसा था कि अफ्रीका में दैट ऑल द मेन, वुमेन एंड चिल्ड्रन ऑफ ऑल रेसेस एक साथ आकर दे वर सिंगिंग एंड डांसिंग विद जॉय, राइट. सो नाउ लेट्स सी कि क्या लिखा है उन्होंने अपनी स्पीच में, क्या बोला. Now he has begun his speech. 10th May dawned bright and clear. For the past few days, I had been pleasantly besieged by dignitaries and the world leaders who were coming to pay their respect before the inauguration. So now he's saying this was the time. It was 10th May 1994. 10th May 1994. Nelson Mandela जो है, he had become the first black president of South Africa. So he's saying that day has come and the day is bright and clear. And he's saying, I have been busy. You know, I was surrounded, besieged matlab, he was surrounded by many dignitaries and world leaders who had come to pay respect and celebrate the inauguration. राइट क्योंकि जब भी इनॉग्रेशन होता है प्रेसिडेंट या प्राइम मिनिस्टर का, तो डिग्निटरीज और वर्ल्ड लीडर्स भी आते हैं अटेंड करने. So many of the world leaders and dignitaries had come to attend the inauguration. The inauguration would be the largest gathering ever of international leaders on South African soil. तो यहाँ पर वो बोल रहे हैं ये जो इनॉग्रेशन था, आई थिंक साउथ अफ्रीका की सॉइल पर शायद ये लार्जेस्ट गैदरिंग थी, where we could see the international leaders, right? The ceremony took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheater formed by the Union Buildings in Pretoria. He's saying the ceremony took place, कहाँ पर हुआ था ये ceremony, ये inauguration कहाँ पर हुआ था? Amphitheater में, which was formed by Union Buildings in Pretoria. For decades, this had been the seat of white supremacy. यहाँ पर वो बोल रहे हैं ये जो सीट मतलब पहले जितने भी इनॉग्रेशंस हुए हैं, ये ज्यादातर ये जो यूनियन बिल्डिंग इन प्रिटोरिया जो सीट्स थी, वहां पर ज्यादातर लोग कौन से बैठते थे? वाइट पीपल वुड सिट, है ना. बिकॉज द ब्लैक पीपल वर नॉट अलाउड टू स्टैंड फॉर इलेक्शंस और एनीथिंग, बिकॉज अपार्थीड था, रेशियल डिस्क्रिमिनेशन था. For decades, this had been the seat of white supremacy. Now it was the site of rainbow gathering of different colors and nations for the installation of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. So now he's saying this is for the first time on 10th May 1994 that South Africa में डेमोक्रेटिक नॉन रेशियल गवर्नमेंट फॉर जो है वो मतलब रूल करने वाला है, मतलब फॉलोड, इट इज फॉलोड बाय द डेमोक्रेटिक नॉन रेशियल गवर्नमेंट. On the lovely autumn day, I was accompanied by my daughter Zinani. On the podium, Mr. D. Clark was first sworn in as second deputy president. So here he's saying that on that lovely day, right, autumn day में he was accompanied. वो किसके साथ गए थे? He went with his daughter Zinani, right? अपनी डॉटर के साथ इनॉग्रेशन में गए. एंड ऑन द पोडियम, पहले क्योंकि जब ओथ लेते हैं, इनॉग्रेशन होता है, तो वन बाय वन जो भी जिसको भी जो डेजिग्नेशन मिला हुआ होता है, पोर्टफोलियो मिला हुआ होता है, तो वो लोगों का नाम अनाउंस होता है एंड देन दे कम, है ना, और ओथ होता है. तो ऑन द पोडियम मिस्टर डी क्लार्क was first sworn in as second deputy president. तो पहले पोडियम में किसको बुलाया गया था? मिस्टर डी क्लार्क को, who took his first oath, right? और उनका वो क्या बने थे? सेकेंड डेप्यूटी प्रेसिडेंट. he was sworn in as second deputy president. Then Thabo Mbeki was sworn in as first deputy president. और फिर मिस्टर थाबो को बुलाया था, who became the first deputy president, right? After that, when it was my turn matlab Nelson Mandela is talking about himself. When it was my turn, I pledged to obey and uphold the Constitution and to devote myself to the well-being of the Republic and its people. तो अब नेल्सन मंडेला का जो टाइम आया तो उन्होंने ओथ लिया एंड उन्होंने ओथ में क्या बोला? I pledge to obey and uphold the Constitution. He said, I will obey and uphold the rules and regulations of the Constitution. And he said, I will devote myself to the well-being of the Republic and its welfare of the people. To the assembled guest and watching world, I said, अब उन्होंने अपनी speech start की. Today, all of us do, by our presence here, confer glory and hope to a newborn liberty. What did he say? कि today, आज सब अपने, all of us, मतलब दो जो भी वहाँ पर present है, और आपकी presence में मैं यहाँ पर confer, I am giving glory, like you know, here he says that I can see the glory and hope to a newborn liberty. Newborn liberty क्यों? क्योंकि आज सबको freedom मिला था. पहले साउथ अफ्रीका was not a free country, racial discrimination था, right? और वो freedom मिला उनको, so that is why he is saying that newborn liberty. Out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster that lasted too long. And he's saying liberty from what? Liberty from the extraordinary human disaster जो इतने सालों चल रहा था. What was a human disaster? Discrimination, है ना, रेशियल डिस्क्रिमिनेशन जो चल रहा था, उससे फ्रीडम मिला है सब लोगों को, लिबरल हुए हैं सब लोग. Must be born as a society of which all humanity will be proud. और he's saying that आज पूरी humanity will be proud. Why पूरी humanity will be proud? Because human being का nature है, human being is free, right? But that time we were slaves. तो जो human being की quality नहीं है to be slaves. So that is why he's saying that all humanity will be proud. We who were outlaws not so long ago have today been given the rare privilege to be the host of the nations of the world on our own soil. So he's saying we यहाँ पर what is he saying? Whom is he telling we? We matlab. So here he is saying we matlab he is referring to the black people, है ना? So he's saying we who were outlaws not so long ago. मतलब पहले, क्योंकि बार बार मैंने अभी आपको बताया है कि डिस्क्रिमिनेशन था, और आज उनको प्रिविलेज मिला है. किसको? ब्लैक पीपल को, राइट? आज उनको प्रिविलेज मिला है दैट दे कैन शेयर देयर ओन नेशन, मतलब दे कैन बी द होस्ट ऑफ देयर ओन कंट्री, मतलब वो अपनी कंट्री में खुद उनको फ्रीडम मिला है. We thank all of our distinguished international guests for having come to take possessions with the people of our country of what is, after all, a common victory for justice, for peace, for human dignity. फिर वो थैंक्स करते हैं सारे गेस्ट और डिग्नेटरीज को जो दूसरी कंट्रीज से आए हैं, and who have come to spare time and respect and honor with him for justice, peace, and human dignity. We have at last achieved our political emancipation, that is freedom. Emancipation मतलब freedom from restrictions. Restrictions मतलब again जो भी उनको नहीं करने दिया जाता था, discrimination में बहुत सारी चीजें जो है उनको नहीं करने दी जाती थी. So now they are free to do everything. We pledge ourselves to liberate all our people from the continuing bondage of poverty, deprivation, suffering, gender, and other discrimination. So here he's saying, I promise we matlab he and his party, ठीक है, saying that we pledge that हम लोग सबको freedom दिलवाएंगे. किस चीज से? पॉवर्टी के बॉन्डेज से, राइट, और उनकी जो राइट्स हैं, उनकी जो बेनिफिट्स हैं उनको मिलने चाहिए. फिर उनकी जो दे शुड नॉट बी ट्रीटेड डिफरेंटली, सब जो है ऑल इक्वालिटी होगी, कोई जेंडर डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं होगा, कोई दूसरा कोई डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं होगा, उनकी सफरिंग्स जो है उनकी हम टेक केयर करेंगे. Never, never, and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of ones by another. और फिर वो बोलते हैं, never, never, and never. He repeats it 3 times, 3 to 4 times. He repeats that this beautiful land, which beautiful land? South Africa. This beautiful land will never experience the oppression of ones by another. मतलब फिर इस नेशन में, इस कंट्री में कभी भी डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं होगा, राइट? ऑल विल बी इक्वल, ऑल विल बी ट्रीटेड इक्वली. The sun shall never set on so glorious a human achievement. So now he's saying that today the sun is also shining so brightly, and sun is also very happy to see the human achievement. Let freedom reign. God bless Africa. So this was a speech what he gave, and then he continued. A few moments later, we all lifted our eyes in awe as a spectacular array of South African jets, helicopters, and troops carriers rode in perfect formation over the Union buildings. और फिर ये बता रहे हैं कि as soon as like Nelson Mandela, he gave a speech, right? And after that, everybody saw. What did they see? They lifted their eyes and they saw up कि जो jets थे, South African jets, helicopters और troop carriers जो थे, they all started, मतलब एक display हुआ उनका, colorful, attractive, impressive display जो है उन्होंने किया, right, over the Union building, right? और ये क्या होता है? ये मतलब जो army, navy वगैरह जो है, they do that, right, just as to honor and respect. It was not only a display of pinpoint precision and military force, but the demonstration of military's loyalty to democracy, to a new government that had been freely and fairly elected. तो ये सिर्फ military force का कोई display नहीं था, but it was like a new government was formed. और वो new government कौन सी form हुई थी? Blacks की, है ना? ANC की, that is African National कांग्रेस की फॉल बनी थी, जो कौन सी थी? नेल्सन मंडेला वाज ब्लैक प्रेसिडेंट, है ना? लेकिन फिर भी लोगों ने अपनी लॉयल्टी बताई न्यू गवर्नमेंट के लिए, जो फ्रीली और फेयरली इलेक्ट हुई थी. Only moments before, the highest generals of the South African Defence Force and the police, their chests bedecked with ribbons and medals from days gone by, saluted me, pledged their loyalty. तो यहाँ पर नेल्सन मंडेला बोल रहे हैं पुलिस और जो डिफेंस फोर्स जो थी साउथ अफ्रीकन की, डिफेंस फोर्स, पुलिस और हाईएस्ट जनरल्स वगैरह जो भी वहाँ पे प्रेजेंट थे, सब लोगों ने, द पीपल हु हैड द बैजेस on their chest, the people who had the medals on their chest, right, they all saluted him, they all pledged their loyalty towards him. I was not unmindful for the fact that so many years before they would not have saluted but arrested me. अब यहाँ पर बोल रहे हैं टुडे those people are saluting me and those people are showing their loyalty. Previously these were the people, they did not salute him, they arrested him, right? Why? Because he was at that time the freedom fighter. These people, what did they do? They only arrested me, they never saluted me. Finally a chevron of Impala jets left a smoke trail of black, red, green, blue and gold of the new South African flag, right? और फिर जो है ऐसे जेट्स जो थे उन लोगों ने जो है स्मोक ट्रेल जो है दे एमिटेड ब्लैक, रेड, ग्रीन, ब्लू एंड गोल्ड, राइट? ऐसे नहीं, वो वी शेप में इस तरह वो लोग जो है स्मोक एमिट करते हैं. The day was symbolized for me by the playing of our two national anthems and the vision of white singing Kosi Sikla Africa and black singing the stem. आप इमेजिन करो उस समय साउथ अफ्रीका में टू नेशनल एंथम्स होते थे, राइट? वन वाज संग बाय द वाइट पीपल, अनदर वन संग वाज संग बाय द ब्लैक पीपल. तो आप इमेजिन कर सकते हो कि कितना डिस्क्रिमिनेशन था, है ना? And he's saying कि on that day he could see and he could hear the two national anthems singing, right? The old anthem of Republic. Although that day neither group knew the lyrics of the anthem they once despised, they would soon know the words by heart. Maybe ki the white people, they didn't know the anthem of the black people, but still they were you know saying it अपना मतलब गा रहे थे soft voice में. लेकिन ही saying that soon सबको ये सारे anthem वगैरह जो है वो आ जाएगा. On the day of the inauguration, I was overwhelmed with a sense of history. In the first decade of the 20th century, a few years after the bitter Anglo-Boer War, before my own birth, the white-skinned people of South Africa patched up their differences and erected a system of racial domination against the dark-skinned peoples of their own land. अब वो इनॉग्रेशन के टाइम पर उसको याद आ रही है हिस्ट्री कि when he was not even born, right? And from that time, when he was not born, from that time, how the difference was there between the white skinned people and the black skinned people. The structure they created formed the basis of one of the harshest, most inhuman societies the world has ever known. आज ये हमने हिस्ट्री में पढ़ा है, राइट? एट दैट टाइम द साउथ अफ्रीका में the people were treated very badly, right? Inhuman grounds pe they were treated. Now in the last decade of the 20th century and my own 8th decade as a man, that system had been overturned forever and replaced by one that recognized the rights and freedoms of all people regardless of the color of their skin. He's saying now the things are different, right? Inhuman grounds पे people are not treated, फिर भी at least they can वो अपने thoughts जो है वो describe कर सकते हैं regardless of color of their skin. That day had come about through the unimaginable sacrifices of thousands of my people. And here he's saying कि आज वो दिन आया है and ये दिन जो है, this day has been unimaginable because इस दिन के लिए मेरे मतलब the black people have given, thousands of black people have given their sacrifices, right? Whenever a country gets freedom, right, तो वो freedom के पीछे बहुत सारे लोगों के sacrifices होते हैं, है ना? तो that is what he is trying to imagine कि this freedom which has come to the black people, right? This is all because of the sacrifices of thousands of the people. People whose suffering and courage can never be counted or repaid. और वो करेज जो है, वो सैक्रिफाइस जो है वो उन लोगों की, वो हम कभी भी रिपे नहीं कर सकते. You cannot repay the sacrifices of the people. जैसे अभी भी अगर हम कभी सुनते हैं कि हमारे सोल्जर्स जो है वो शहीद हो गए, राइट, एंड व्हेन वी hear about them, we feel very bad. Why? Because their sacrifice can never be paid. ठीक है, उनकी फैमिली की टेक केयर की जाती है, वो सब, दैट इज, वो हमारी ड्यूटी बन जाती है, राइट, क्योंकि these are the people who have given their lives for us, right, and because they are on the borders, we are safe. And thanks to the family members and the mothers and wives who actually send their sons and their husbands on the borders to take care of the other people, हम लोगों के लिए जिनको वो लोग जानते भी नहीं है, just only they know and we call ourselves that we are the citizens of only one country, है ना। तो वो सोल्जर्स के लिए सिर्फ कुछ पे करके हम भूल नहीं सकते, नहीं, वो उनका जो सैक्रिफाइस है वो कभी भी रिपे नहीं किया जा सकता है। So that is what he is trying to say. The sacrifices of thousands of people cannot be repaid. I felt that day, as I have on so many other days, that I was simply the sum of all those African patriots who had gone before me. So he's saying that I, what do I matlab here, Nelson Mandela. He's saying that I am who I am. I am the sacrifice of all those people, right? Or I am the sum total of all the African patriots. Matlab I represent, he's saying, I represent all the African patriots who had gone before me. That long and noble line ended and now began again with me. I was pained and that I was not able to thank them, that they were not able to see what their sacrifices had wrought. और उन्होंने ये बोला, it pains me that कि they are no more and they cannot see that what their sacrifice has brought. मतलब अगर वो अभी जिंदा नहीं है, राइट, टू सी कि उनकी सैक्रिफाइस की वजह से आज हमें फ्रीडम मिला है. They cannot see. The policy of apartheid created a deep and lasting wound in my country and my people. तो द पॉलिसी ऑफ एप्रोथीड, एप्रोथीड मैंने क्या बताया, सिस्टम ऑफ रेशियल डिस्क्रिमिनेशन, है ना। तो इसे ये जो एप्रोथीड जो था, इट हैज क्रिएटेड अ डीप एंड लास्टिंग वुंड, राइट, in my country and my people. All of us will spend many years, if not generation, recovering from that profound hurt. और ये रेशियल डिस्क्रिमिनेशन की वजह से जो हर्ट हुआ है लोगों को, राइट, शायद उस हर्ट के वूंड्स को कोई भर नहीं सकता, या इट विल टेक इयर्स ही नहीं, जनरेशंस लग जाएंगे टू एक्चुअली हील द वूंड्स. But the decades of oppression and brutality had another unintended effect. और वो एप्रोथीट तो था, से रेशियल डिस्क्रिमिनेशन तो था, लेकिन ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट फिर वो ब्रूटिलिटी, राइट, वो सारी जो चीजें थी, कि डिस्क्रिमिनेशन ऑन इनह्यूमन ग्राउंड्स. इनह्यूमन ग्राउंड्स में ना हम देखते नहीं हैं, हम कितने सारे ब्रूटिलिटी कैन बी, आई कैन से जुल्म, वो शायद बहुत हार्श वर्ड होगा, वो कर बैठते हैं ह्यूमन बीइंग्स के ऊपर, शायद उसका असर और भी ज्यादा लंबा चलेगा. And that was that it produced the Oliver Tambos, the Walter Sislers, the Cheap Litters, the Yusuf Dadus, the Bram Fisters, the Robert Sebekis of our time, men of such extraordinary courage, wisdom, and generosity that their like may never be known again. सिंह, ये सारे जिनके भी नाम हमने लिए, ये सब लोगों ने क्या किया, ये सब जो है फ्रीडम फाइटर्स थे. Perhaps it requires such depths of oppression to create such heights of character. My country is rich in the minerals and gems that lie beneath its soil, but I have always known that its greatest wealth is its people, finer and truer than the purest diamond. So here he's saying that though my country is rich in minerals and gems, right? But I think, here Nelson Mandela is saying, but he thinks that the greatest wealth of the country is its people, who are the purest and truest diamonds. It is from these comrades in the struggle that I learned the meaning of courage. So here he is trying to pay respect to the people who have gone, right, fighting for their rights. And so he's saying that this it is, I want to pay respect to the comrades because these are the people who actually showed me what is the meaning of courage. Time and time again, I have seen men and women risk and give their lives for an idea. I've seen men stand up to attacks and tortures without breaking, showing a strength and resilience that defies the imagination. He's saying time and time again, I have seen the people, their hardships. I've seen the people and their hardships, and how they have gone through what they have gone through. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Very well said. Right? He's saying courage जो होती है, वो fear, absence of fear नहीं होती है. It is not the absence of fear, but the victory over it. Courage का मतलब ये नहीं होता है कि हमें डर नहीं लगता तो हम बहादुर हैं. नहीं, हम उस फियर को कैसे ओवरकम करते हैं, राइट, उस फियर को कैसे ओवरकम करते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज करेज, राइट. द ब्रेव मैन इज नॉट ही हु डज नॉट फील अफ्रेड, बट ही हु कॉन्कर्स दैट फियर. सो हियर ही इज सेइंग, हु इज द ब्रेव मैन? ब्रेव मैन वो नहीं होता कि जो बोलता है मुझे डर नहीं लगता, राइट. लेकिन ब्रेव मैन वो होता है जिसने अपने फियर को कॉन्कर किया है, जिसने अपने फियर को कॉन्कर किया है, अपने डर को जीता है. दैट पर्सन इज कॉल्ड एज अ ब्रेव मैन. वो आता है ना, डर के आगे जीत है ना. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or his background or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love, for love comes more naturally to human heart than its opposite. Very well said. Human being जो है ना, we cannot be hated. हम एक दूसरे को hate नहीं कर सकते on the grounds of कि भाई you are white and you are black, या आपका बैकग्राउंड अलग है, मेरा बैकग्राउंड अलग है, या अगर बाय चांस की. So here he's saying that कि no person can be, no person can hate another person just on the basis of the colors, right, कि black है और white है, या on the basis of his background, या on the basis of his religion. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है, हम ऐसे discriminate नहीं कर सकते because we are human beings, right. अगर we have learned to hate, अगर हमने सीखा है कि किसी के साथ नफरत कैसे की जाती है, तो I think human being can learn even how to love each other, right. और वो शायद ज्यादा naturally आएगा because human beings are naturally, we have in us, right, it comes more naturally to human heart than its opposite. It is more easy for us to love each other rather than hate each other. Even in the grimmest times in prison, when my comrades and I were pushed to our limits, I would see a glimmer of humanity in one of the guards, perhaps just for a second, but it was enough to reassure me and keep me going. Man's goodness is flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. Right? So here he's saying that man ki goodness kya hai? That flame which is hidden. Right? What flame? The flame of love. Right? The flame of welfare of the people. Right? वो फ्लेम इज ऑलरेडी देयर, वो एक्सटिंग्विश नहीं हुई है, खत्म नहीं हुई है, राइट. और वो हमें खत्म भी नहीं करनी है, बुझा भी नहीं देनी है. दैट फ्लेम इज देयर एंड इट इज गोइंग टू बी विद अस बिकॉज वी आर ह्यूमन बीइंग, और वो हमारी नेचुरली ह्यूमन हार्ट में है. सो आई थिंक ह्यूमैनिटी जो है वो ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है